Bobby, you're back. It's ready for your chapter 2.
Yay!
Aren't you excited?
I'm so ready for some hot Hayabusa action.
You mean side dish?
If you show up in your story, that is.
Every dinner
Yeah, I might
is a
show up
side
in my
dish on a slightly smaller plate.
Chapter 2. We'll meet again. I'd been reunited with Hayato, my childhood friend. I vividly remembered the day that I lost him, and it gave me a squeezing pain in my chest. Hey! Hey, Hayato! Where are you going with all of that luggage? I don't know how old they are, so... It had been a hot and humid summer day. I'd still been young and had felt anxious standing next to Hayato as he silently packed his things. I hadn't been able to hide my nervousness and clung to him. Hey! Hey, Hayato!
Go home.
I'd pull on his clothes. I'd jump onto his back. In all my desperation, I tried to get his attention. But Hayato had been cold to me. I don't wanna.
Kana, go home.
No!
Why are you doing this, Kana? You're always such a good girl.
Well, I hadn't wanted to let him go, and it clung to his clothes. I clenched my teeth and had cast my eyes downward. Nevertheless, my tears had started to wet my feet.
Don't cry, Kana. We'll meet each other again. In no time.
Will I see you tomorrow? I looked up at Ayato's face, but couldn't see well because of the tears. After that, he embraced me without saying a word. He'd hugged me so tightly, as if he'd been trying to tell me his feelings. It hadn't mattered that my vision was cloudy. I'd been able to feel his strength and his warmth without using my eyes. But it had all been only for a brief moment. Who wants to be the mom?
Kana, you're here again? I'm sorry, someone else could do it.
I don't like. I'm kind of. It's like you hit me with a truck. Wait, give me a second. I was kind of so startled. I was like gonna do a voice, and then I just blanked.
He came in like a wrecking ball.
I told you that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. If anyone else wants to do it.
I told you that you can't come here today. Now go home. No, you can do it. It's fine. It's funnier if you guys.
Now go on home.
My mother had come to pick me up and had dragged me back home. However, I couldn't forget the way we'd looked at each other as I'd been taken away. It had been the first time I'd seen Hayato look so depressed. After that, my beloved friend had disappeared.
Kana?
I was quickly brought back to reality. Hayato was all grown up now and staring into my eyes. I was busy daydreaming about the past, and his gaze surprised me.
Hey, what's wrong? You were spacing out for a minute there.
No, it's nothing.
So you can't keep secrets now, huh? Or you can. Bleh.
That's not it. Do you think I'm hiding something? That never is a good question in any relationship. I was thinking about the past. You're a little too close for me. No, back it up. Wow.
Don't stay.
Don't worry, I'm not Takao. I won't go like 2 inches into your face.
Thanks. I was thinking about the past. I was just thinking about the past.
The past, huh?
He let out a deep breath and started to smile bitterly.
All I remember is how much he smiled.
His words should have made me happy, but they made my heart ache. It looked like Hayato was forcing himself to smile. My chest was in pain.
You don't have to look so sad.
Did he get a blush on his face? He got a blush on his face. I see that.
He does.
There's a blush on his face. That's cute.
The ultimate side dish. You should laugh, because you've become so pretty.
He gently patted my head. There was a lot of things that I wanted to ask him. I wanted to lean in and innocently indulge in a soft touch. But neither of those things were possible now. I couldn't do it. I still wanted to pretend that I didn't understand what was going on. Yes. I didn't want to accept the fact that my beloved Hayato had become a courtesan, held captive in the pleasure district. Your hand is so big and warm, just like it used to be.
You're just as small as you've always been, too.
He's still blushing. It's cute. That's not true. I've grown up.
Yeah, both of us have.
His smile was so gentle. It was brilliant and blinding like the sun. But was he a gentleman of the night now?
By the way, Kana, will you be able to fix my sandal strap soon?
I forgot we were doing that. Oh, as Hayato gently combed my hair, he started teasing me just like he'd done in the past. I'm sorry, I just need to tie this part. In a panic, I took the sandal strap and made a knot. Without hurrying me, he looked down and smiled as I worked. Are you okay on time? It's so late.
Well, I do have my 8 o'clock boning I do need to get in. So if we can hurry this up, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Tears, dude. Tears. You ruined that moment. It's ruined forever.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they realize I'm not there. Well, I'm sure they'll just yell at me.
Huh? It's all because I stopped to talk to you.
What? What are you talking about? You're just kindly offered to fix my sandal, that's all.
But we talked about a lot of things.
There it is.
Huh?
Your bad habit. You're always so quick to blame yourself. You should only apologize when you've done something wrong. Haven't I told you that before? Have you already forgotten?
He spoke casually, but I could see that his eyes weren't laughing. Was he thinking about my past self? A thought crossed my mind. Why hadn't Hayato asked me why I was here, or anything about me? Was it because he wasn't interested? Or was he scared to know the truth, like I was? I haven't forgotten. I remember a lot of things that you've told me.
Same with me.
Really?
Yeah, I remember all the times you'd been on the brink of tears.
Hayato! I pounded on his chest as he made fun of me. At that moment, he grabbed my wrists and held my hands tightly.
Thanks for fixing my sandal. It's completely fine now, so I'll escort you back to the main gate.
As he held my hand, he put on his Geta sandals and smiled with satisfaction. But there's no time.
I can't let you walk home by yourself. You're like my cute little sister.
Little sister?
You don't like it?
I shook my head. Thinking back, I realized that he'd called me that from time to time. Since I was like his little sister, that meant we had a special bond. When he'd called me that in the past, it comforted me greatly. After that, Hayato led me by the hand. We walked along the night roads in Yoshiwara together. Night was crawling on, and everything was silent. The sweet clattering voices of people echoed in the nighttime pleasure district. He was half a step in front of me, and our eyes suddenly met. I started to feel embarrassed for some reason and quickly averted my eyes.
I'm surprised you came all the way out here.
Huh?
No, it's nothing. The front gate is up ahead.
Yeah. I wanted to ask him about what he'd said, but couldn't find the right words. I could finally see the front gate ahead, just like he said. Ooh.
I want to talk a little longer.
Oh,
I think will we meet again?
I think
Yeah.
we meet again.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I agree with that too, because like he can't talk for any longer because he's gonna get
Correct.
in trouble.
Yep.
Let's do okay, yeah. Hey, Hayato. I called out to him, and he looked at me with a gentle smile. Will we meet again? For a moment, he frowned, looking troubled, but he quickly said,
Yeah, we'll meet again.
that was all he said.
Kana, go straight home.
I'm not a kid anymore. I stood next to the front gate as our hands slowly drifted apart.
It's dangerous for adults to travel alone at night, too. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
See ya, Kana.
Goodbye, Hayato. It wasn't even our final farewell, but I couldn't help feeling lonely. We were finally reunited, and yet I slowly waved my hand after we separated from one another.
Hey, Kana.
The second I turned around, he called out to me, and I turned to look at him.
My contract will be over in a few more years. Then we can...
Sorry.
Things can go back.
Hayato has always spoken clearly, so it was unusual to see him stutter. He cast his eyes down, and I couldn't bear it. I rushed over, reached my hand out, and held his once again. Let's play again, okay, Hayato?
Kana.
His hands were trembling, and he gripped my hand tightly.
Yeah, we'll play as much as you want. Just wait for me.
Okay. Once again, our hands slowly parted. As feelings of regret prickled my chest, I slowly let go of his hand. I opened the gate and turned around. Hayato stood there, smiling happily and waving energetically. It made me happy too, and I waved back as hard as I could. I vowed not to turn around again and rush through the gate. We would meet again. We could see each other any time. Hayato was here, after all. I now knew his whereabouts, and things were different. I ran all the way home and rushed to my room. I could hear my mother's voice from the room next door.
Kana, you're back?
My mother quickly opened my door and poked her head in. I'm sorry for coming home so late.
You've never come back after your chores. Of course I was worried. If you're going to come home late, tell me next time.
Are you mad? I was sure she would be furious, so her attitude surprised me.
You're all grown up now, just don't fall for someone too easily.
Huh?
You can't fall in love with the gentleman of the night, got it?
Whoopsie! Yeah.
Good night. You have work tomorrow, so go to bed. No dreams about prostitutes.
Yeah, good night. She shut my door. My mother knew that I'd gone to the pleasure district. Of course she knew. It was only natural for girls my age to go to the pleasure district. It was ordinary, but the luxurious banquet, the refined courtesans, it was all too confusing for me. I still don't understand the hype. The person who left an impression on me was Hayato. It was him. The next day, I quickly realized that I'd forgotten something and dashed out of my house.
Kana, where are you going?
Sorry, Mom, I forgot something important. I'll be back soon to help you around the house. I hoped that no one would notice, but my heart was full of anxiety as I ran. It's not here. I was at the Inari Shrine at Yoshiwara's pleasure district. I'd forgotten all of the things the eloping couple had given me. I had all of it after I'd left Kikuya, so I was certain that I'd forgotten here at the shrine where I talked to Hayato. Maybe I should try going back to Kikuya again.
You're searching for the package you've been holding last night. There wasn't anything like that at all at the banquet last night.
Is that so? I dropped my shoulders and let out a sigh. It wasn't at Kikuya either. They felt so guilty because they had entrusted me with their feelings.
What was inside of it? Depending on the contents, there's a chance the patrol supervisor got a hold of it.
The patrol supervisor?
Yes, the board members of the Vigilant Patrol Squad protect Yoshiwara's order.
Oh, that's probably where Azusa is!
Oh. Could be.
My heart suddenly leapt. If those people got a hold of those things, I might be punished. It would be difficult for my household to save up enough money for those things. I was sure they would infer that I'd done something terrible.
Miss, your face looks pale.
I'd gone deep into thought on reflex and quickly looked at Iroha. I'm fine. Thank you for helping me.
It was nothing. Please come again during the nighttime.
Sure. Where is the patrol squad located?
The supervisor is at the patrol squadron's office, deep within Yoshiwara. If you walk towards the Inari Shrine, you'll see a big shop called Oyuya.
What? Oyoya?
I don't know how to. Ayuya.
Ogia?
Ogia. Yeah.
The office is 2 buildings down from there.
Got it. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. I did it because you're so cute. But they usually report lost items and any events that occurred. They haven't reported anything today or yesterday.
Where's my stuff? I see. In that case, it might be a good idea not to ask them directly. I politely thanked Roha and left Kikuya. Trotting back home, I felt guilty for losing all of those important things. Even if I was overjoyed to be reunited with Hayato, that didn't excuse my actions. I've done something inexcusable. I wasn't disappointed about losing the money or valuable items. It was a shame that I couldn't inherit the things that the couple had treasured. A few days later, a letter came to me from the Pleasure District, Kikuya. Oh, what?
Oh.
Oh, dude!
Would you
This
like to order
storyline got
more
intense.
side dish?
I kind of want to order more side dish.
You want to order more side dish?
A gentleman of the night came into the room. What the fuck? Why is he here?
I came here to see your face again.
What? The suddenness of his appearance surprised me, but I found that this person wasn't Kagura-san.